Before the world knew their names, before the lights, the factories, and the fame, there was only silence, cold streets, and two souls chasing survival in the shadows.
Tom had strength in his arms, cub hooves running plans. Without direction is just another form of struggle.
Jerry had a sharp mind and endless curiosity. But even the smartest ideas feel useless when hunger is louder than hope. They were taught to fight each other, day after day, running the same race, repeating the same mistakes, never realizing they were trapped in the same cage. And then, fate interrupted their routine, not with kindness, but with chaos. Sometimes life knocks you down just to change the direction you're running. In the middle of the mess, they saw something different. Not waste, not loss, but possibility. One small taste reminded them of a feeling they had forgotten, joy. And joy has a strange power. It reminds you that life can be better. For the first time, Tom didn't raise his fist. He raised his eyes. And in that pause, a new future quietly began. Trust is not built with words. It's built in moments when you choose to share, even when you've lived your whole life fighting. In that small handshake, two enemies made a decision that would change the world they lived in. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They started with broken tools, borrowed sugar, and belief that hard work could sweeten their destiny. The first customer didn't know they were tasting the beginning of an empire, but the smile said everything the words couldn't. Soon, the street remembered them not as rivals, but as the ones who brought sweetness to hard days. They sold out before the sun went down, not because they were lucky, but because they cared about what they created. While the city slept, they worked. Dreams don't grow in comfort. They grow in tired hands that refuse to quit. One small sign on one small door, but behind it lived a dream too big for the street that held it. Tom turned his strength into stability. Every heavy bag he carried was another brick in the foundation of their future. Jerry turned ideas into plans, because dreams without direction are just wishes waiting to fade. The line outside their door grew longer every day, and with every new face, responsibility grew heavier. Success always invites competition. Not everyone claps when you rise, some wait for you to fall. Growth brought problems they had never faced before. Pressure tests whether your dream is real or just a fantasy. Leadership is not about power. It's about standing in front of problems instead of running from them. Vision speaks when fear stays silent. Jerry learned that doors don't open by force, they open by understanding. In one terrible night, everything they built was threatened. Flames don't ask how hard you worked, they only ask what you'll do next. They stood in silence, surrounded by ashes, but inside them, the dream was still burning.